middle of the night, a woman clutched her child, who was running a high fever, her eyes filled with anxiety. She flagged down a random car and tried to get in, muttering, "Please drive faster, the child has a terrible fever." But she hadn't noticed this wasn't a ride-hailing car at all, but the CEO's personal vehicle. As soon as she settled into the seat, she hurriedly apologized to the driver, explaining that her phone was dead and she couldn't pay the fare, and asked to leave her number so she could reimburse him later, her tone both humble and desperate. The CEO sat inside the car, his face as cold as ice, his eyes brimming with impatience. He snarled at her, "I'll give you 10 seconds. Get out." Startled, the woman looked at his icy expression and could only scramble out of the car in embarrassment. This was her first chance encounter with the CEO. She hadn't even had time to see who he was before being humiliated so harshly. To scrape together money for her child's medical bills, the woman took a job as a waitress. Just as she started working, the CEO walked into the restaurant. The manager quickly ushered her out, saying she spoke Spanish and asking her to attend to the CEO. The woman steeled herself and stepped forward, uttering a simple phrase in Spanish. But the moment the CEO looked up at her, his expression darkened instantly. His eyes were filled with suspicion and disgust. He was convinced she was deliberately pretending to be a cultured woman, scheming to get close to him. No matter how the woman explained that she didn't even know him and was just there to work, the CEO wouldn't listen. He had her fired on the spot. The woman was on the verge of tears. She grabbed the manager and pleaded desperately, saying she really needed this job. But in the end, she was forcibly dragged out by security. This was the second time she had accidentally run into the CEO, once again misunderstood, and now she had lost her job. With nowhere else to turn, the woman had no choice but to take a job delivering food, hoping to quickly scrape together enough money for her medical bills. That day, while delivering food to an address, she happened to arrive at the CEO's location. She ran into him once again. When the CEO saw her, his brow furrowed even deeper. His tone was laced with sarcasm and contempt, convinced she was doing this on purpose, first playing the victim, then posing as a waitress, and now pretending to be a delivery person, all to get into his bed. Frustrated and furious, the woman's face flushed crimson. She couldn't help but snap back, calling him a narcissist and insisting she was merely there to deliver the food. The order was about to be marked late, she pleaded, begging him to step aside. Enraged by her retort, the CEO didn't explode on the spot, but simply ordered his men to keep an eye on her.